Now, the Karnataka Lokayukt Justice Santosh Hegde has spoken out strongly against the cabinet-approved Lokpal bill. Speaking on NDTV's Your Call program, Justice Hegde said the people of India had been taken for a ride. He also strongly attacked the statement made by the Congress spokesman Manish Tiwari on the tyranny of the unelected. However, he added that he didn't think a second fast by Anna Hazare was really the best way forward.
So, do you feel the people of India have been cheated with this bill?
They have been taken for a ride. I wouldn't use the word cheating because it's a different thing.
The strong words there, sir, disappointing, I think, for everyone, for every citizen of India. And in that context, when we see now a prospect of another possible fast, of course, Anna Hazare said he will consult with the Supreme Court judge. What do you think is the best way forward? Should the people of India, all those who supported Anna Hazare's movement, just give up? Or should there be another movement?
There should be another movement. That movement should be somewhat different from the what took place on 5th of April 2011. Annaji must go around the country and impress upon the people the need to have a very strong Lokpal.
You don't feel fasting will work this time round?
I wouldn't say that it will work. But then I don't know for what reason this. I feel that I've seen he has got a tremendous rapport with the people. And therefore he can get people to sing. If he goes around the country once, then if nothing happens, I think people will raise and they will make the government pass the
They'll make the government reconsider.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just the government? Do you think it's a larger political class? Because we've heard that even the government has said, well, now it's a parliament, so let parliament decide.
Officials. Today, according to me, the bureaucracy and the legislature, which is supposed to be separate in many ways, are conjoined twins. One survives on the other. If they are separated, then there will be no corruption, according to me. Because no politician can be corrupt if the bureaucrat is strict and says, no, sir, you can't do it. Because ultimate decision is of the bureaucrat. It's not that of the political bosses. At the same time, if the politician is honest and the bureaucrat can never be corrupt, because that minister or anybody who is controlling him can keep a check on him and expose him.
Sir, in this whole debate about the Lokpal, we've seen the argument given about the tyranny of the unelected. I mean, Congress spokesman Manish Tiwari uses this phrase often. Do you feel there's a tyranny of the unelected?
Tyranny of the unelected? Who are these unelected people? In India, where the Rajniti is Praja Prabhutva, Praja is the Prabhu. It's not his tyranny which is this thing. If at all there is any tyranny, it comes from the elected people who are supposed to be our representatives. They are supposed to be public servants. And for an elected representative to say that the unelected people are the ones who are causing this tyranny, he has forgotten the true meaning of the word democracy.
Exactly.
Government of the people, by the people, for the people. I think it's become government of the elected and for the elected, of the elected. Is this the democracy? And is this what we should expect from an elected representatives? And I'm so sad to hear that an young elected representative is so arrogant. He has forgotten the people of India, their rights under the Constitution, under the democracy, and call them tyrants? No, I don't think no worse words have been used against citizens of India.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.